oh my goodness, what is happening with Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies? Could this be the end? Dennis, could this be the end?
Could, Marcus.
It could always, I mean, it was at almost 14,000. It is below 10,000 right now. That is a 40% drop. What do you think?
It is. I mean, honestly, I see this as a buying opportunity.
Really?
If we look back in history,
right.
Actually,
controversial.
96% of the time Bitcoin has been alive, it's been going up.
Right.
So the thing is,
would you say Bitcoin is alive?
I mean,
is it a living, breathing thing?
Almost.
Wow.
I would say almost.
Wowzers.
Yeah, but I'm not worried. We have so much to look forward to when it comes to the crypto market.
Yes.
And so many like institutions.
But they are worried. They are worried. It's fine for you not to be worried, but these people are worried.
Yeah. But we can just tell them that you don't need to be worried at this moment. And the most important thing is if you believe in this. If you believe in this asset, then diversify is great as well. Because what has been proved, right, is that cryptos has been a good hedge when the stock market crashes. So it could be a good hedge to have as well as stocks, right? Mm-hmm. So for diversifying, it's perfect, but you need a strategy to do so as well.
So for me, I think that if something that we know is so volatile and has done it how many times in the past, 4 times it's really crashed. 40% is not a crash. I mean, that is nothing.
Correction.
That's a haircut. That's a nothing. Yeah, well. So what we need to do is we need to use this as an opportunity to accumulate. We're Warren Buffett in this thing. We are looking at the long term so that we can be the Warren Buffett of cryptos. Yes? Sound good?
Absolutely. Sounds brilliant.
But there can only be one Warren Buffett of cryptos. It's going to be me. It can't be both of us.
Yeah, I can be Warren Buffett Jr.
Or you can be Charlie Munger.
I can be Charlie Munger, that's true.
That's right. But he's older than I think, so you can't be because I'm older than you. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We're getting into details. The point is, what we're doing is accumulating, getting in, because in 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, we will be laughing at these prices.
Absolutely, and I think most people look at the short term, right? They just see the short momentum in the market, and with cryptos, it's important to look at the longer time frame.
And when you do that, right? Yeah. When you do that, when you look at the long term, you don't care about the short term, because what Warren Buffett talks about is that it's just noise. I mean, what do you even care? I mean, I was in Paris for 3 days. It was amazing, by the way, and I have to say, I didn't even look, and it was down just like 20-30% while I was gone, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have a long-term view. In fact, some of us are, not me, but I don't know, are you shorting right now, Bitcoin?
Yes.
Yeah, see, that's why you notice that he doesn't care. He says it's okay. What about these guys? Because you're shorting Bitcoin and making money going down. Listen, you need to learn. You need to learn what to do. You need to learn to buy and hold. You need to learn to buy and do the value cost averaging. You need to learn how to short. You just need to learn. You've got to start, guys. Just start, whatever it is. Whether it's reading a book or coming on, we don't do any crypto courses, but we have a club. I mean, there's so many different things that you can do, but you've just got to get involved because this is the future and it's happening right now. So are we worried? Is Bitcoin dead? Yes or no?
No.
Okay.
It's not dead.
Well, I don't think so either. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's why I bought some more. And you should get in, and if you haven't, make sure you start opening up some accounts with some of the bigger providers and that are safe. And so we wish you all the prosperity in the world, because I think in the next few years, Bitcoin is going to be worth a lot. In fact, I think it's going to be worth 100,000 per Bitcoin. And if you equate it to gold, and we know that it's worth, gold is worth 8 trillion, and the gold that's been mined, that is. And we know that there's only 21 million Bitcoin ever going to be mined. So 21 million into 8 trillion gives you around 400,000. And I like a margin of safety, just like Warren Buffett. So I'm going to halve it to 200,000. And because I like a margin of safety, like Warren Buffett, I'm going to halve it again to 100,000. That's where I got. Now, there's some people that's saying it's going to go to 500,000. Some people even 1 million. So if you consider the price today, and listen, I hope it's going to go down further.
Me too, so we can accumulate more. But I want to
Excellent.
leave with this thought, right? So Bitcoin, it was at 10 cents a couple of years ago. Not many, but a couple of years ago. So who would have imagined that it would have gone to 20,000 by then? So when we're saying 100,000, it's definitely possible. Just look at how it's gone up this much. So it's so small, right? So it's it's
such a tiny market.
Yes, such a big room for it to grow.
And also, because it's so small, when the institutions come in, it's so easy for the price to go up. And the infrastructure is being built, so what's the problem? You know, so the custodial services, we do need a little bit of change in the regulatory environment, though, that's the only thing. But the rest of it is all being built. So listen, do we say put in all your money? Of course not. Do we say, is it okay? Well, I'll just tell you what I'm doing. I'm doing maybe a little bit more, but let's say 5%. You know, would that be something that people should be thinking about? I think yes.
Absolutely.
5% of what you're investing. And because of the asymmetrical risk-reward ratio. You know, when we're trading, we always say 1 to 3, but this is so much bigger. So that's why. And let Bitcoin come down some more, please.
I hope so.
Before it goes back up.
Yeah,
it does have to go up.
It has to go.
All right.
Absolutely.
So hopefully that you're not panicking too much about this recent death of Bitcoin. I think they said that there's something like 800 different headlines about Bitcoin dying over the last 10 years. 800. So this is just 801. And it's just not going anywhere, my friends. It's just not. It's just not. It's been going for the last 10 years. It's not like this is a new thing. People think that, right? They think it's totally new, but it's been going for the last 10 years. It's getting more adoption every single time. Every month, more adoption. Prices going down. It's a divergence, you know. So I think this is a great time to be looking at this video and being involved in digital currencies.
Absolutely, with no doubt.
So I hope that gives you more courage. I hope that gives you a little bit of hope. And above all, just keep the faith. Keep to your strategy. Don't panic. Okay?